Question number 17. In this question, we have to check if the data is correctly given or not. Let's analyze option A. In option A, trimethylamine is given versus diisopropyl methylamine. Let's analyze it. The barrier to inversion for diisopropyl methylamine should be less than trimethylamine because going from sp3 to sp2 in inversion separates the bulky isopropyl group further apart and relieves steric crowding. So the given data is correct. Delta G should be less for diisopropyl methylamine. First option is correct. Let's analyze option B. In option B, delta G is less for cyclopentyl methylamine, as in cyclopentyl methylamine bond angle would be 72 degree and in first case bond angle is 60 degree. So structure first has more ring strain than second structure. That's why delta G should be less for second structure. This answer is also correct. Let's analyze option C. Okay, in option C, trimethylamine versus trichloroamine is given. As nitrogen goes from sp3 to sp2 in inversion, the S character increases. More the S character, more is the electronegativity. So nitrogen would be more electronegative, wanting the lone pair of electron towards itself, but the chlorine being more electronegative than nitrogen would pull electron density away from nitrogen, resulting in unstable transition state. If transition state is unstable, that means delta G for this structure would be more. So this option is also correctly placed. So our answer should be D. All options are correctly placed.